Hello, everyone. We are live from the one and only Sun Bowl Stadium, where the Louisville Cardinals and Washington Huskies just went head-to-head in the 2024 Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl game. I'm Sam Guzman alongside Kelly Horizon. Kelly, both teams looking to end their year with a win, but unfortunately only one.
Yep.
The way sports works.
Only one
can get
can
the
come
win.
out on top, and it was the Louisville Cardinals who were able to do so. Just a one-point victory, 35-34, but a great matchup here at the Sun Bowl, to say the least.
Really exciting. So with that being said, let's get right into the highlights. It's a Louisville team that had a lot of its star players not playing in today's game due to opt-outs and the transfer portal, taking on a Washington team that managed to keep most of its squad intact for the Sun Bowl. Washington's first drive, though, ended in disaster. Damon Williams Jr. picked off by Tavion Nicholson. He takes us back for 6. Louisville strikes first. Cardinals up 7-0.
But here's going to be Washington with the ball back. It takes the Huskies just 3 plays to score on this drive right here. Williams Jr. over the top, a 40-yard bomb to Dial Jackson's Huskies tie the game at 7 after this extra point.
Now, both teams traded touchdowns to make it 14-14. Here we are in the second quarter. Harrison Bailey finds Antonio Meeks. Cardinals back in front, 21-14.
Less than a minute to go left in half. Washington in scoring position. Williams Jr. calls his own number. The true freshman is going to tie things up. It's 21-21 at the half. Into the second half now. Louisville came out with some of its best stuff. Cardinals up 28-21. Colin Lacey makes it 35-21 with the rushing touchdown. Fourth quarter, Washington down 2 touchdowns. It's Williams Jr. to Jackson once more. Williams Jr. had 374 yards, passing 161 of those going to Jackson. Huskies down 35-28.
But later in the fourth, Williams Jr. Again, we're not showing you the same highlight, but we kind of are. It's Williams Jr. to Jackson for the 4th time in the game. That makes it 35-34 with 12 seconds left. The Huskies decide to go for 2 to win the game. It's Williams targeting Jackson, but this one is incomplete. The Cardinals hang on for the 35-34 win. Louisville head coach Jeff Brom gets the frosted flakes. The flakes are flying everywhere, and it's Louisville who are the winners of the 2024 Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, and that is a pretty heavy trophy. So again, Louisville, the winners of this year's Sun Bowl game, and you got really back and forth game, but you got to be impressed with how Louisville stood firm on defense in that last drive of the game. We got to talk with Louisville head coach Jeff Braun and company on that last stop, and here's what they had to say.
In our past, we've been pretty good inside the 10-yard line on defense, and this team is no different. They play really hard. They understand that the windows are smaller. You got to be up and aggressive in how you guard people and how you try to get off blocks and keep stay in your lane, and our guys did that. And this quarterback was athletic. He could run around and make plays, so to be able to contain him and not allow them to get the 2-point play we just made one play enough to win.
We rushed as a D-line. Like we tried to contain him as much as possible. He's a very slippery guy, and we just gotta rush our lanes. We did a good job. Just bowled up, just executed everything we had to do.
So Louisville, with this win, improves to 2-0 all-time in Sun Bowl. Their last win coming back in the 1958 Sun Bowl when they beat Drake here at the Sun Bowl. So Louisville getting the win, a long-awaited one, and getting a win to end the year, end their season 9-4. Now Louisville gets the win to end the year. Washington not getting the result they wanted, but Kelly, they were pretty optimistic post-game.
Right, I think, like you mentioned, definitely wasn't the result they wanted, but they're just happy to be here. They just made that bowl-eligible threshold with 6 wins, so with that they got to see the field extra time in terms of practice as well as game time, and that gives them extra reps. Like you said, their starting quarterback, a true freshman, he had nearly 450 all-purpose yards on the day, 74 rushing, 374 yards passing, so they're looking pretty good so far ahead of the 2025 season.
We're really proud of our guys. It's unfortunate the way it went down there at the end, but we were going in here for the win. We weren't going in here for the tie. Still haven't even been here a year, and to be around these kids and these guys has just been so special. Certainly have laid the foundation of a team that's going to fight, a team that's going to play extremely hard, a team that has an elite freshman playing quarterback, and a team that's going to be out here battling every year.
I've had a lot of learning experiences playing against the number 1 team in the country right now, and Louisville, a great program in the ACC. So, you know, it's been great to learn and understand what it takes. Like just working hard is going to pay you back.
So Washington will drop to a 6-7 record on the season in its very first year under head coach Jedd Fisch. Again, not the result they wanted, but they proved that they could fight. Very impressive for a young group who clearly is able to respond to adversity quite well.
Yeah, like you said, you got to, not the result they wanted, but you got to be very encouraged from what you saw,
Absolutely.
especially from Damon Williams Jr., as you mentioned, almost 450 total yards.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
So, yeah, what a game. Your first Sun Bowl.
My first Sun Bowl.
Thumbs up, right?
Yep.
Sweet,
Great
awesome.
experience.
So it's Louisville with the 35-34 win over Washington in the 2024 Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.